Hello everyone and welcome back to the Music Dungeon with me, Mac Plays Banjo. Today we have a super special episode for you. We are checking out Dolly Parton's banjo playing. Now, who is Dolly Parton? She's like a musician of some kind, I think. She like dances and stuff too, I think. But I recently came to discover that she also plays banjo. And I assume that that's like the main part of her show, because what else would be? So I thought, hey, let's check it out. Let's do a little objective technical analysis of her playing. I'm one of the world's leading experts in analyzing celebrity banjo playing, as you know. Very few other people have analyzed as many celebrities playing banjo as I have, as you can tell. So we're going to be getting into some expert analysis of Ms. Parton's banjo playing. And we'll see if by her banjo playing, her immense fame and success and popularity and universal goodwill, aside from this video, is deserved. Because frankly, if you're a famous musician and you can't play the banjo to a professional level, why are you famous? I just simply don't understand why anyone would be popular for any reason other than having excellent banjo playing abilities. So I'm assuming that because she's such a popular person, she's going to be a phenomenal banjo player. But I guess we'll see. Anyways, let's get right into it, shall we? Okay, I searched Dolly Parton banjo on YouTube. Dolly Parton Applejack with Emmylou Harris and Linda Ronstadt. Those are some big names right there. Emmylou Harris was like a singer or something. Linda Ronstadt, I'm a little more familiar with her. She played Mabel in like the Broadway Pirates of Penzance, which I enjoyed as a child. So I am familiar with her. My goodness, 105 million views on Jolene, 95 million views on 9 to 5, 1 million views on There Was Jesus. Doesn't look like Jesus really sells with her music. Those are like the really low ones, the ones about. Okay, anyway, let's check this out, Applejack. We're going to be doing a technical analysis of her playing. What does this mean? It means we're going to see how good she is at playing banjo. And okay, let's get into it.
Well, he lived by the apple orchard in this little old orchard shack.
So first off, she's not playing banjo. She's like speaking to us for some reason instead of playing banjo. Off to a bad start, I have to say. But I'm sure that she'll start playing banjo in a second. Maybe she's building up tension so that when the banjo does come in, it's more impactful. That's probably what's going on here. I can see the banjo a little bit in the frame. Just a clip of the neck is a good sign. Anyways, let's keep going.
His name was Jackson Taylor, but we all called him Applejack. And old Applejack was loved by everyone he ever knew. And Applejack picked apples, but he picked the banjo too. Play a song for me, Applejack.
Okay, hold on. Wait a darn second here. She is strumming this banjo, and not in a clawhammer-esque way, which is good. That would be the height of iniquity. But now she's just kind of like brushing it with her fingers, which is, maybe she's building up to something. I know that some banjo players like start brushing on the strings a little bit before they break into their wild, crazy break and blow our minds off with a solo, which I have no doubt that Dolly is going to do here. But we'll see. For now, she's just kind of strumming it, and that's very concerning to me. So, anyways.
Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring.
I feel like it'd be better if she was kind of playing higher up the neck, because Emmylou's guitar is kind of carrying all the lower frequencies, so her just plucking on the banjo with the lower frequencies, it all kind of muddles together. She might want to do something a little higher up. That's always a good idea when you're doing backup, is you want to kind of play in a different register range than the other instruments if you can. It just leads to a fuller sound. For now, though, I'm not impressed. She's doing some pretty simple stuff. I was expecting more like jazz fusion influence here. When was this recorded? This was in 1977, so this was in the midst of all that crazy melodic stuff. Bela Fleck was coming on the scene, so she really has no excuse. She should be doing a bit more progressive stuff. I'd love to see like a crazy Bobby Thompson chromatic melodic solo here, which maybe she'll do a little later on in the song, but we'll see.
I'd go down to Applejack's just just almost.
Then she stopped playing the banjo again. Maybe, I feel like the strumming thing could continue through the whole song, but maybe she doesn't want it to get monotonous. A good fix for that would be doing some different things on the banjo rather than just strumming it the whole time. But yeah.
Every day, we'd sit and we'd drink Applejack that old Applejack had made.
Excuse me?
Then he'd take that banjo down, and then he'd ask me if I'd sing. He would play his banjo, and I'd play my tambourine. You pick one with me.
I see why she was chosen to play the tambourine. I don't think Applejack taught her that much. Maybe they were too drunk from drinking all that Applejack. But it's all pretty basic so far. I don't think Applejack was that good of a teacher if he taught her banjo. Anyways, let's okay. Oh, Linda is playing the tambourine now. So in this scenario, Linda is Dolly Parton, and Dolly Parton is Applejack, like in the story she was telling, because she's playing banjo and Linda's playing tambourine. This is kind of confusing. Maybe they should have had Linda play the banjo, and then Linda could have been Applejack, like in the narrative. Man, this has so many inconsistencies. It's really taking me out of the music, you know?
Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring.
I don't understand the point of this. The banjo really isn't featured. It's just kind of like in the background. And what's the point? I think how they could improve this would be, first off, take away the vocal mics. We don't need to hear any singing. Second, just put one mic in front of the banjo. And then third, replace Dolly Parton with Noah Pikelny. That's how I think this song could really be improved right here. Just a solo banjo piece for this entire TV show. Let's just listen. Just sit and listen to him playing banjo and don't talk. Stop all this musical talking nonsense and just listen to the banjo, okay? You don't need anything else. That's just a little bit of constructive criticism there. I think that's how they could improve it. Oh, she's gonna play a solo. Okay, this is where it gets real. We're gonna see how good this solo is. This is really gonna be a test of her abilities.
Let your banjo ring. I don't guess I'll learn to pick it.
Okay, something Applejack should have taught you is that it's really hard to play with long nails. Dolly, how are you going to be shredding up the neck, playing a solo to Spain perfectly or something like that with your Wolverine claws here? You need to just trim those right down, and then it'll be a lot easier to play music. What I'd like to see here is her twisting her hand a little bit, maybe putting the thumb a touch more towards the back of the neck. You don't have to do that when you're playing up by the nut, but it will give you a little bit more freedom, especially if she's doing any large stretches. Also, the nails have to go. That's just not conducive to playing banjo or like getting your credit card out of the pump reader when you're filling up gas, which that can be a real issue. I've seen girls struggle with that. Take off the Velociraptor claws. It's going to benefit your musicianship.
Go in there. I know.
Although, even though I just said that, they are kind of like built-in finger picks for her right hand. So maybe, here's what I would do. Shave them down on all your fingers of your left hand and just these two fingers on your right hand. Keep them on these three. Then you have like built-in finger picks that you can do if you don't want to play with finger picks. You can just use those for a little bit more volume. Use your flesh finger picks as as some people might call them. I know they're not made of flesh, but you understand. I actually did that once upon a time. I was this was when I was in high school, like early high school, and I thought it'd be interesting if I started playing the banjo with my nails, see what happened. So I grew out my nails on just these three fingers for like a couple months, and then I had a biology lab where we were like dissecting a frog or something, and I was put in this group with like these two girls, and I was chosen to like be the one who actually did the work on the frog while they like read the instructions to me. And it was so embarrassing to me that I had like these three freakishly long nails on my hand and all the rest of my nails were short. It was so weird. It was really embarrassing for me. So I cut them off and I haven't tried it again since then. Maybe I should. I have more self-confidence now. And I'm probably not going to be dissecting any frogs anytime soon. Although you never know where your life will take you. But yeah, maybe I should try growing out my nails again. Anyways, Dolly, move your hand a little bit, slice off the nails, That's probably what's holding you back. Also, maybe get a different teacher who isn't a, moonshiner or whoever Applejack is.
They're nice anyway, right? Thank you for the sympathy. That's when I was just a kid, and now that I am grown, all I have are memories, 'cause old Applejack is gone.
Okay, so probably what happened is that she took like the first 2 lessons from this Applejack character, and then he died. Probably from alcohol poisoning, and she just hasn't tried to improve her skills since those first couple lessons, and that's why she's only doing the strumming and like the single note hammer-on stuff for the solo. Go take some banjo lessons, Dolly. That would be my recommendation. Hey, I'm open. I have a few slots open. Dolly, if you want to contact me, I can give you virtual lessons. First step is to cut off those nails. That's the first. That's going to be your assignment for the first lesson.
Oh, but he left me his banjo, and it always takes me back. And every time I play it, I still hear Applejack. Clap your hands with us. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack.
Ah, man, this audience is clapping off beat. Hit the ejector seats. Okay. That's going to be a requirement for every concert that I ever play, is that if an audience member starts clapping off beat, or really just on 1 and 3, I can just push a button and they just right into the ceiling. I haven't been getting any concert invitations recently. I don't know why.
Applejack, play a song for me, I'll sing it. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring.
I don't get why you need the guitar and the banjo. If you're just going to be strumming on the banjo the whole time, just kick the guitar out of there. I mean, guitars are largely useless in the best of times, but here especially, because they're doing the same thing.
Let your banjo ring. Play a song for me, Applejack.
Okay, they're just repeating the chorus again. There's no more banjo solos. I don't understand why anyone would listen to this. The banjo is so boring. Why would anyone be interested in music like this with a story and nice singing and stuff? I don't get it. People listen to music because it sounds good? Like, what? No, just listen to it because the banjo is theoretically interesting. So sad to see how our society has fallen. Okay. All right. Does she have any better examples of her playing banjo? That's the same song here. Oh, the same song again. Mule Skinner Blues. Oh, here's a different song with her playing banjo. This looks like it was quite a bit later recorded than the first one, so hopefully she's improved quite a lot. She's had a lot of time to practice, so I'm expecting her to be like the GOAT by now. So let's check it out. Dueling banjos. What in the heck? I thought this was Mule Skinner. This is the classic celebrity banjo player thing. Everyone knows about this. You got the celebrity banjo player up front, and then you got the 2 little peon banjo players in the back, who are there just in case the celebrity gets like tired or anything like that, then they can play for her. Steve Martin does the same thing. I'm going to do it too once I'm this successful. Obviously, I'm going to get there. Just a matter of time, like a couple of weeks, I'll be at Dolly Parton status here. I'll have my 2 little grunt banjo players in the back, so that when I'm tired, I can just like, ugh, you take it, Jeff. All right. Okay. I'm such a terrible person. Okay. Okay, she just stops playing. This is proving my point. I wonder if she's even plugged in. That's interesting. Hold on. Is she wearing finger picks? She's definitely wearing a thumb pick. Maybe finger picks, although I think those are just her nails. Jeez, Dolly, it's been all this time and you haven't learned that having long nails makes it hard to play instruments. It's so sad. This is why you need to get a teacher, guys, because otherwise you'll spend your whole career being held back by your nails, and then you'll never be a successful musician. Just like Dolly Parton here. It's really sad to see. That's pretty high. Can I hit that note? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hit it. I'm a bass, guys. That's tough. I think I could hit it if I really went for it, but I don't want to like break this window or anything. If you guys don't believe me, I will post I will post a short of me hitting that note, like outside or something, so I don't bust my ears, okay? Wow, this dude on the left is just having the time of his life. Look at him. I have never seen someone this happy, ever. Usually the people around me are just like really sullen and irritated looking. So I've never seen it. I've never seen a person smile like this in my presence. Only online. Only online. Okay. Dolly just starts and stops playing whenever she wants. I don't even really hear her, so maybe she's not plugged in. They should really have Mr. Pickin' and Grinnin' dude up front, though, because he's playing the banjo. I don't know why Dolly's up front. Clearly, he should be the main attraction. This is a really confusing video. Okay, are there any other videos of Dolly playing banjo? Man, I sure don't see any. I mean, there are other videos, but it's all this Applejack song. I don't understand. All right, well, Dolly Parton's success is an absolute befuddlement to me. I know so many banjo players who are way better than her who have not achieved even close to that level of success. And I don't know, guys. Maybe it's like the shadow government or the lizard people or something. Because clearly if everything was right with the world, then the best banjo players would be most famous and like on top of society, especially like government-wise. Noam Pikelny can be president, and then I think rights should be determined by how well you play banjo. You don't get to vote if you aren't a banjo player. I know it sucks, but that's just the way it is. And clawhammer players can be like our serfs, like the peasant class. That's how it's going to be when I'm president. Okay, guys, vote for Mac 28. This is my campaign promise. All right, guys, I think that's enough for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go check out some of my other videos. You'll like those too. If you did watch all the way to the end, by the way, you're the best. Please comment, and I'll give you a gold star in the comments. Then you'll be a rare Mac Gold Star owner. I think there's only a couple people who've received a Gold Star so far, so you'll be in an elite club. Anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.